harsh truth about why Nipsey isn't here.
Do you think Nipsey would still be alive if he didn't put that store in the hood?
Motherfuckers will be mad at me, but I keep real. Hell, yeah. You just can't change certain motherfuckers' mindsets,
right,
dog. I just come from a place where you can't help everybody, dog. They gonna still find a way to up.
He wanted to keep all of that in his neighborhood. He wanted to show that I'm gonna keep the bread here. Like, talk about it, give back to the block and, buy your own and He really wanted to show that. You on your block. Nigga, you got a major store and you major this and that now and you still right here. That gained you a lot of motherfucking respect just in the streets alone. You can't prevent another nigga jealousy, man. You get me? You can't.
Educating myself. At one point I was ignorant and lost, but like you gotta know yourself before you do anything, before you can make a record, before you can have an opinion. You gotta know yourself. I mean, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you like I love you and I don't even know you. But on wood, if I don't love you, I'm gonna tell you whatever. I'm gonna tell you what's in my benefit. If I love you, I'm gonna tell you what's in your benefit. And repeating the mistakes niggas like us made, the niggas before us and the niggas before them made it. Not in your. You gotta have faith in what you're doing and not take no for an answer. You'll get it. It'll be a long run, but you'll get it for sure. The most important thing, number one, is you gotta get rid of doubt. If you got doubt in what you're doing, it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? And the way to do that is you have a plan. Because if you got a plan, it's not like just a pipe dream. You have a step-by-step list of things to do to get to your goal. If you don't have that, it's very hard to really have faith in what you're doing. Because soon as something pop up, it's gonna look like the end all. But if you got a game plan of everything you need to do, one thing pop up, well, I still gotta do this, and that, so this ain't gonna stop me. You know what I'm saying? Another thing pop up, well, shit, I accomplished this 2 things. Since my last obstacle, I only got 3 more things to do. Let me keep pushing, fuck it. Pretty soon you attain your goal. And then you create another one. But without a game plan, without a strong sense of faith in what you're doing, it's gonna be real hard to accomplish anything. And I know, it's a lot of obstacles out here. And sometimes it's like kamikaze, they blow themselves up trying to stop you. So I don't listen to people that I can't learn from. So I don't listen to interviews of artists that don't have no value in what they say. I don't listen to music from people that I can't get no game from.
Are you the smartest one in your team?
Definitely not. I might be the dumbest one. You closer to where you trying to get than where you started from. Correct. So you gotta keep going, and that's the point. If you stay down, you'll reach that point. You'll look up and be like, shit, it's closer to get to where I'm trying to get than to stop and turn around. Right. So stay at it, that's it. I think as human beings, everybody has a natural gift and a natural passion, but then you go outside and you get influenced and you feel pressure from what's going on outside. And so, I read one time, like, would you rather be at war with yourself and at peace with the world, or at peace with yourself and at war with the world? I think as human beings, every hustler, everybody ain't a robber, but everybody got their own niche. And what I observed is that you get so caught up in what you see the next person with, you start competing, and then you step outside of your niche and your character, your comfort zone. So I equate that to music. You got people that got big hit records and, signed to big artists, and they got there quick. And that's to each his own. That wasn't my path. My path was to take the stairs, flip my sack in the mixtape game over and over and over, and then establish myself to the level I've been established to where I could drop my first album through my company as a partnership with Atlantic. But at the same time, it's a lot going on around you that'll take you off of your plan. That was always my risk.
Blinging and having all kind of crazy diamonds and all that. I guess you here to get your money right, huh?
All the time. I mean, all that is cool for the image and all that, but all them is liabilities, you feel me? I'd rather invest in some real estate, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, can you repeat that again, man? You're up and coming artist. What did you say you want to do?
I say invest in some assets as opposed to trick off my money on some liabilities like diamonds. You know what I'm saying? Cars that lose value, so you drive them off the lot.
So you're trying to get land.
Exactly, homie. A real asset. Take care of my peoples, because it look good, but at the end of the day, you losing value, homie. It ain't. The combo you have with yourself when you outside of the opportunities, but your actions and your mentality are success. But the reality of it.
What do you mean when you said never let a hard time humble us?
Never let a hard time humble us, because it's the game gonna test you. It's ups and downs, and so you gotta be who you are at all times. You know what I mean? So reflect, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying? Keep it going. Like a principle to live by, you know? Say something that's real. I gotta give you some game every time I talk to you. Just stay at it, homie. You'll get it, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you got faith, you got a concept, what you trying to do, then you stay at it, you gonna get it. I used to be on these same corners, my nigga, daydreaming about this shit. With my sacks, I'm running from the police every time I sing. Daydreaming about this shit that I'm living right now. That's a violation. Don't blend in. Be, you know, stay in your lane. There's no traffic in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Be honest and stay in your lane. That's a violation. Don't blend in. Be, you know, stay in your lane. There's no traffic in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Be honest and stay in your lane. That's a violation.
What would you say has been your biggest mistake?
I would say not trusting my instincts. Sometimes, you know, I would, and not to sound sexist, but even just as a man, we so logical and we so driven by logic and so driven by facts that sometimes we can't move without facts. But if you got trust in your gut and you got trust in your instinct, and you learn that as you grow older and you mature, that sometimes you don't need facts. You could just go off your gut and how you feel about things. I mean, you're gonna lay in the bed you make. You're not gonna get away with nothing in terms of the energy. You know what I mean? You might beat the camera or the police. They might not catch you for what you're doing, but the energy is always gonna return to you. So when you just living in this cycle of being negative all day and just putting out negativity, and that's the only energy you putting out, it's gonna return to you in different form than you put it out in. So I would just say, you know, be your best to master your energy and what you put out, you know, and unless that's what you want, you know, because you entitled to whatever you want to create, whatever experience you want to create for yourself. But if you're tired of that shit, adjust the energy. You know what I mean? As best you can, adjust what you faith. And putting your money where your mouth is and putting your actions into, or your faith into motion. And believing, you know, you gotta believe in yourself first. If you don't let the water in the boat can never sink. No matter how rough the ocean get, water gotta get in a boat for the boat to go down. I ain't take the praise to the head, and I ain't get down on myself when they was talking crazy. And when it looked like, you know, shit was fucked up, I ain't quit. And when it looked like, you know, we did it, I ain't celebrate to the point of like stopping the work. You know,